All right, now we are having another example. F of x is 6x squared over 1 minus 4x to the 2. So now if you see this one, you have exponent 2, or you can say 1 minus 4x to the negative 2. And the formula we have seen is this one on the right hand side. So how you write this one is very straightforward. 6x squared. So I have here 4x and I have x. So I need to replace my x by 4x under the summation sign. N goes from 0 to infinity. N, and then we write 4x to the n minus 1. All right. So what you see now, you can put everything under summation sign if you want. To infinity, we have 6n times 4 to the n minus 1, and then x to the n minus 1 plus 2. So that gives me n plus 1. You know that, right? Okay. So we also want to write this one as a summation of Cn x to the n, and n goes from 0 to infinity. So again, we are looking for what is C0, C1, C2, C3, C4, and so on. You can just see here that when I have n equals 0, so the first thing all goes to 0 here. I get a 0. When I say n equals 1, then I'm getting, this is 6 times 1 is 6, and then 4 times n minus 1, so 1 minus 1, that will be 1 here, and then you have x, because n equals 1, so it will give you x squared. All right. Next, when you say n equals now 2, so 6 times 2 will be 12 times 4, and then next to the 3, right? And you can continue. And as you know from here that I will get summation Cn x to the n goes from 0 to infinity, is giving me C0 plus C1x, C2x squared, C3x to the 3, and so on. So we'll be collecting those coefficients. If you further simplify, this results in here. You get 6x squared, then 48x to the 3, and the next term also, if you simplify, you'll see that it will come out like 288 x to the 4, and so on. Now first look at C0 is a free constant term, and I don't have it here. So then C0 is 0. C1 is the coefficient of x in here, but here I don't have x. So then C1 is also 0. C2 will be now the coefficient of x squared, which is 6. C3 is the coefficient of x to the 3, that is 48. And the coefficient of x to the 4 is 288. So we got all of this. Thank you.